If you've been injured in a work-related accident in the state of Tennessee, there's three different things that you're entitled to, three different benefits. One is the right to medical benefits. You have a right to have your medical benefits paid by the workers' compensation insurance company for your employer. But in order for these benefits to pay, you've got to go to a doctor that is on their list. So if you're injured at work, you've got to notify your employer within 30 days from the date of the injury that you were hurt and how you were hurt. Then your employer has an obligation to report that work-related injury to their workers' comp insurance carrier. Then they also have an obligation to provide you with a list of 3 doctors to choose from. And as long as you choose a doctor off that list, then the workers' comp insurance company is responsible for paying your bills. And if that doctor refers you or sends you to another doctor or for some other test or treatment, they'll also pay for that under workers' comp. Now the second benefit that you have under workers' comp in Tennessee is the right to have a check for temporary total disability benefits. And how that is determined is they look at your earnings history for the 52 weeks prior to the date of injury for that employer, and they look at those 52 weeks and then they average your wage during those 52 weeks. Now if you worked less than 52 weeks, they would just go back for the number of weeks you've worked. But they make that determination, they get the average weekly wage, and then they take 2/3 of that figure, and that is what you would get for a weekly check during the time period when you're off work until the doctor returns you to work. And when the doctor returns you to work and he makes a determination that you've reached what's called maximum medical improvement, and that basically means you've gotten as well as you're going to get, from this accident, the doctor can make a determination if you have what's called a permanent impairment rating. And that's just a figure that the doctors use to quantify your injury, and that figure helps determine what someone may be entitled to for their permanent nature to their injury for workers' comp. So again, you're entitled to medical benefits, you're entitled to a check while you're out, you're entitled to compensation for the permanent nature of your injury. And other things you're entitled to under workers' comp, also you're entitled to be paid for your mileage. If you go to a doctor and it's over 15 miles one way, you're entitled to be paid for mileage for this. So these are all different things that you're entitled to if you've been injured in a work-related accident in Tennessee. And if you have any questions about workers' comp or a work-related injury, you can give me a call. I'll be glad to talk to you and discuss it further with you so we can look at your particular situation to see if we can get your questions answered and can help you.